If you've spent any time talking to South Africa's white farming minority, there is one name that will keep coming up: the Sightlanders, the world's largest non-state civil defense organization, who believe not only that civil war is coming to South Africa, but that they need a serious plan and preparations for when it does. I sat down with Simon Roach, head of the office of the Sightlanders HQ, to find out more.
We recently had a protest in South Africa against farm murders. The protest was called Black Monday. No buildings were stoned, nobody was assaulted, no women were raped inside alleys, nothing was burnt, no city halls were burnt down, no municipal offices, no nothing. It was entirely peaceful. And afterwards, our Minister of Defense said that if whites stage another such protest, they will bring a civil war upon themselves. They will provoke a genocide. Fundamentally, we're saying we believe that the trajectory of our state suggests that it is going to end badly. That this trajectory is going to collide with a wall or a window or whatever. And we are preparing for that, preparing to look after our people, who will most certainly be the first targets in a race-based civil war. That's beyond dispute.
After our conversation, Simon introduced me to a local Sightlander who offered to show me their preparations.
Okay, so these are the preparations of the Erasmus family, which includes a hydroponic system to be taken with them in their vehicles in the event of a civil war, a nationwide anarchy crisis. And these will be laid in their vehicles and taken down so that they can start crops from scratch in any remote area as long as there's water. So they have five cars in their clan, you could say, and then they have that truck that will carry a whole lot of stuff. When they move out, they're building a sort of canopy for the truck for refugees that they will pick up. It's obviously just in the early stages.
That's a dryer for all the veggies. You can even dry meat inside it, and to prepare that food. That can keep us 2-3 years, definitely.
The family doesn't use it for its day-to-day use. It's specifically a preparation for a nationwide anarchy situation.
The scale and thoroughness of these preparations would make you think the apocalypse is just around the corner, but Simon assured me that these were only the preparations of one of thousands of others across the country prepping in the same way. In fact, every year the Sightlanders hold a huge evacuation drill where different groups from across South Africa carry out a complex run-through of their plan for when civil war breaks out, something they believe is inevitable.
I can tell you that Sightlanders leadership is of the opinion that within 5 years, as the absolute outside date, a civil war will begin in South Africa.
All this talk of civil war seemed extreme, so I asked Simon how he thought this nation could go down such a dark path.
I think, Lauren, that it would be a very spontaneous, sudden thing, for the simple reason that South Africa is a bubbling cauldron at the moment. You have seen across South Africa these spontaneous events where people run into a bunch of H&M stores and smash them down. You've seen for yourself this very morning. We arrived on the scene a very short while after a nature conservation facility had been burnt to the ground by disgruntled neighbors. Perhaps it was people who felt that they were owed more jobs or something. We don't know. But these things happen so quickly. And so many people are embittered at the moment. Our government is woefully unable to provide modest governance.
The Sightlanders have been criticized by mainstream politicians and media alike for their dramatic approach in dealing with the country's problems. But as the crime wave deepens and the government's anti-white rhetoric is now being realized in legislation to take white land, I have to wonder, if we were in their shoes, would we be compelled to act in the same way? And could the Sightlanders be preparing for what is becoming an ever more realistic, bloody future in South Africa? Thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to let you know that this is actually just a short clip from a much larger documentary project I'm working on called Farmlands. Now, there are a million ways you can help with this project and spread the word about the situation going on in South Africa. If you want to know how you can do that, go down to the links below or visit farmlands.online. I'll see you next time.